Saturday, and today on November the 5th, the Pip-Boy companion app is now out on iOS and Android. I have obviously I'm going to get Fallout 4. It's obvious, and I've been lucky enough to also pre-order the Pip-Boy edition. So I definitely went in and downloaded this, which is for your phone as well as for those who actually, like myself, who've managed to get the Pip-Boy edition to be added on. Now, if you look on the right-hand side, that's the hardware one, which is once you've got your Pip-Boy, you put your phone in, and then you can use it as a typical Pip-Boy. I'm going to tell you, show on the right-hand side here, and what it does is basically say, insert your smartphone into your Pip-Boy, then close the cover. Once you've done this, you can then go into these options and move things around to suit what you want and suit the display and that. Unfortunately, I haven't got that yet, so it's no point me doing it. And as Fallout 4 hasn't come out yet, that can't really help me either. So we're going to go back, and we're just going to use full screen for the moment being. Now, once you have got Fallout 4 and you have started up and you've logged in, this app then can connect to it, depending on which platform you're going to use. Now, if you're thinking, what happens if can I just do it now? Well, here you go. It will search for it over the Wi-Fi. So, at the moment, there's nothing going to be there because you haven't even got it yet, like myself. So, we're going to go back, and I'm just going to show demo mode, which is going to give you an indication of what the Pip-Boy app actually does. Here we go. Oh, we're connected. And here is your main stats screen. Here is your guy, and it will indicate its health on each side, what current gun you've got, what your armor is, and what your health, rad, and VATs are. Obviously down below you've got your stim pack you read away, you've got your health points to your left, and you've got your level, which you are. Now if you swipe to your right, this will then drop you into specials. Obviously this is what you start off the game, and you add your choose which ones you wish to increase or decrease. I must admit, I really like the little animations on this. This is really nifty, and the nice little descriptions on the right hand side there gives you a good indication of what's going on. Very nifty. If you swipe right again, bang, perks. Now this is actually quite good because we get to see 5 little perks, and if you click right on the next rank, it actually changes depending on the perk or level you get. That's not bad. As you can see, that's not bad. Click your opponent or ground slam their head clean off. Oh, nice. The old bloody mess. I do like the animations on this. This is really smooth. I'm surprised actually. Sometimes these tie-in apps are just absolutely bloody awful, but this one really seems to work well, and it's quick, simple, intuitive. I'm liking this really already. Obviously we'll see how this goes once we've actually connected to the game. Now we're in the inventory, and this obviously will show us whatever we have in our character's inventory, and and also, that's not nifty, on the right it actually gives you the stats for each and every item. On the left hand side here you can see drop, fave and sort, which is quite nifty to have. Apparel, ooh, that's nifty. Cycle damage, oh, that's pretty good. We can just choose which ones you want to do. So if you're outside and you're not starting your game and you want to change your character's attire, this is it. Aid, I have no idea what aid is. I can only assume it must be characters or help you can get along the way through the Fallout 4 game. Miscellaneous, atomic command. I'll talk about that later actually. Boy pins and mods. I'll show you junk. This is actually first. Component view. On the right hand side, if you break it down, that's what it will give you, and you can actually go into your components for when you want to actually make things and see what's going on there. Tag for search. That's quite nifty. Mods is coming out to everybody, so that's going to be really nifty. So once the PCs have done their mods and Bethesda has agreed it, it will then transfer over to PS4 and Xbox One, and you'll be able to highlight which mods you want to use in this app, which is really helpful, I think. Ammo, come on, we all need to look at this. We all need to find out what's going on, what's in. Perfect. Right, let's go into our data. Right, okay, data's good. This is where we're going to have our, presumably our quests, which we can cycle through whenever we want. Workshops, if I remember correctly, these are items which we can build around the world. And obviously our stats. Oh, this is nifty. Here we can just flick through and see how many hours we're waiting, what we've done, in times we've been addicted. Nice. Sandman kills, pretty good. Hopefully I'm not swiping too quickly through for you guys. If you are, I'll come back on this and show you a few more things just so you guys get an idea of what's going on. Quest, that's pretty nifty to show what's going on. Combat, okay, that's pretty good. Sins, what the hell sins? Legendary enemies. Fits of rage, oh that's gonna be good. Grim Reaper spirits, what the hell is that? No idea. Crafting, one of the items we're all going to be utilising, I suspect. Objects built. Supply lines now, right, okay. Crime, murders, well, trespasses, we're all going to have that. Let's have a look on now. We're going to go on to map. This is right. So it's quite easy to move around, just dragging this around here. And obviously this will get populated as you go through the game and you discover more areas. It's not a bad little touch screen on this. It really does work rather well. It's quick and it's smooth. Now if you quickly look on YouTube, as of today, there was a guy who apparently, I don't know if this is true, but the video does show it. He started from here, which was the Vault 111, and he walked right across the whole map. He ran across the whole map, and he made it in around 11 minutes. So that gives you an indication of how big the map is. Now, DLC maybe they might increase it, or there's different things. I don't know on that. Now the radio, bit like Fallout 3, as you go through wastelands, you will discover radios, and these will give you different music, different indications. So I'm assuming that once you find a radio, you can actually listen to it from your app. Now on the left hand side we've got a little settings toolkit which you can update your connection, change display, or even go in and find more stuff from Bethesda. I actually do have Fallout Shelter, and it's a really nifty little game app, I must admit. I do recommend it. I'll try and do a little video on that later on, but let's enough about that, let's go out of that. On the right hand side there's a little bit of a message symbol here. If you click that, that gives you Atomic Command. Now these are holo type games which you collect throughout Fallout 4, which will then link up to this, and you can play this on the companion app, actually in the game, or on your companion app here. I'm going to do a little 5 second, not 5 seconds, but a couple of minutes game and show you how this works. The idea of this Atomic Command is that you fire around the screen and it will explode, which will take out the missiles. You'll see what I mean. Here we go. Enough of that. Anyway, my overall thoughts on this companion app: really good, smooth, intuitive, quick, and if this smoothness is exactly the same once it's linked to the game, it's gonna be definite and ideal companion app for when you play Fallout 4. This is a quick, smooth little thing, and generally I'm really pleased with it, and it's free. So, you know, well done Bethesda for this. It's really, really nifty. Anyway, I don't think there's much more I can say about this. It's on the iOS and Android store, so go and pick it up. I would say it is quite nifty. Have a look for yourself. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys and gals to it, and I'll speak with you soon. Bye bye.